Hello class, welcome to our session today. So our task for today is to give details of our solutions to our case 3 for the solvable groups of trigonometric integrals. So in our separate video, we have already solved this problem. Okay. And now there are a lot of questions how the answer was derived. So I'll give you the technique on how to solve this problem in details on how that problem or how that answer was derived. Okay, so the technique here is since we know that this given case 3 both m and n are even, so we transform this into this expression by converting this cosine squared x into this using the trigonometric identities. Okay, and then distribute this and also the dx, and then we have this new expression of this form. Okay, where this one we had solved this already in our reduction formula for integration, and so do with this. Alright, so now the technique is because you have to substitute this one, sine to the fourth x dx equal to this one, you substitute it here, and this one sine to the 6x dx equal to this, so you also have to substitute it here, and then you subtract, we have this first term minus the second term. Okay, so to handle this easily, we need to shorten our solution. We need to to make it a little simpler, because if you substitute this immediately, it's very complex class. So the technique here, what I did was I just number this one. So for example, this first term on this, we have this first term of this integral functions. So this is also the first term of the first term of this. So you can number this as 1. Okay. Then here you can number this as 2. Then this one you can number this as 3. Then this part here you can number this as 4. Okay, so what to do next is just reduce this into a shorter expression. This is also equivalent to that one. And after that, you substitute it here. Okay, so to do that, so I'll deal with this first. We have, okay, I'll write it because okay, it's okay here. I need a little wider space. So 5 over 6 times 1/4 sine cube x times cosine x, then plus 3 over 8. Then what is inside? Now what is inside here, you can find the LCD, which is equal to 2. So this becomes 2x. So understood over 1. So LCD is 2. 2 divided by 1 is 2 times x, so you have 2x. Then minus 2 divided by 2, 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times sine 2x equal to sine 2x. Okay, then you can put this outside because this is the same as 1/2 times 2x minus sine 2x. So you can put this outside, then multiplied by 3 over 8. So this becomes 5 over 6 times negative 1/4, then sine cube x cosine x, then plus, so this becomes 3 over 16. 3 over 16 times 2x minus sine 2x. Okay? Then after that, find the LCD of this. We have here the first term, second term. So let's find the LCD. So we have 5 over 6 multiplied by, so the LCD here is, I think this is 16. So 16 divided by 4 is 4 times minus 1. So this is minus 4. Then it's multiplied by this. Sine cube x cosine x. Then plus 16 divided by 16, 1. 1 times 3. So that is 3 times 2x minus sine 2x. Okay, now we can put this 16 outside. You have, this becomes 5 over 6 times 16. So this will be 5 over 96. Then inside we have minus 4 sine cube x cosine x, then plus 3 times 2x minus sine 2x. And we can distribute this and multiply. Okay, so 5 over 96 or 96. So distribute and multiply. So this becomes, this is minus 20 minus, or you can reduce this. You have, this is divisible by 5. Divisible by 4. Okay, so the denominator could be expressed as 24 times 4, the denominator. Okay, so the denominator could be expressed as 24 times 4. Then you have 4 above, negative. So we have 4 and 4. So what is left is 5. Negative 5 over 24. Because 96 class, 96 is just equivalent to 24 times 4. Okay, so that's 24 times 4. So you have 4 at the numerator, 4 at the denominator. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. So what is left is 24. So that's why you have 24 here. So 24 sine cube x, then cosine x. then plus. So 96 can also be expressed as in terms of a factor of 3. So 96 can also be factored as 32 times 3. Right? So when you multiply this here on the second term, so this is divided by 32 times 3. So you have 3 at the numerator, 3 at the denominator. So what is left? So this becomes, then you have to multiply 5 times, so this becomes 5, no? Because we already divide 3 by the 3 here at the denominator. So this becomes 5 over 32 times 2x minus sine 2x. Okay, so now we already solved number 4. Okay, so this is our number 4, result of number 4. And now let us put all together 1, 2, 3, and 4 into here, into this expression. I will use another board to continue my writings. Okay, so I will rewrite the given. So our given problem is the integral of sine to the 4th x cosine squared x dx, which is equal to, so this is equal to integral of sine to the 4th x dx minus the integral of sine to the 6th x dx. And we have solved this already, and this one, and now let's substitute. Okay, so substituting, so I will put the equal sign here. So start with number 1. Our number 1 is 1/4. Oh, you know the number 1, the one that I've shown you a while ago. So this is our number 1. So copy this one, then copy this one, but instead of this one, you have to copy this. Okay. So substituting, we have minus 1/4 sine cube x times cosine x, then plus 3/8 times x minus 1/2 sine 2x, then minus, so this part class is for this one alone, then minus this, where this one is equivalent to, I'll put this bracket, this is minus cosine x sine to the 5th power x, then this is divided by 6, then plus. Okay, so this is what we are going to add, class, because this is our 4th term, so we can have plus so instead of this, because the whole thing here, okay, so this one, we already solved this. We already expressed this in another form, which is this one. Okay, which is this one. So this is what we're going to substitute. Okay, so plus, then you have here, so negative. So instead of, you just copy all this. So plus the whole thing. So it means you retain the sign of this one. Okay, so you can use this, which is minus 5/24 sine cube x cosine x, then plus, so I will put it here because there's no more space. So plus 5/32 times 2x minus sine 2x. Okay? And then we can distribute here. Okay, I will write it here. Minus 1/4, then sine cube x cosine x, then distribute and multiply this part. So this becomes plus 3/8 x, then minus 3/16 times sine 2x. I'll just then minus this one. So minus, okay, anyway, I put it here. I don't have enough space. So minus, so minus, so that becomes plus, right? So we're just doing it this part class, and then next is this one. So minus, so that becomes plus, plus, and we can write this as 1/6 instead of putting it as the denominator. So we can write it as 1/6, then cosine x times sine to the 5th power x, then minus this one, 5/24 sine cube x cosine x, then plus this one, 5/32 times 2x minus sine 2x. Okay, and then we can combine similar terms. So we have here a term that contains this one, 1/4, negative 1/4 sine cube x cosine x, and we also have here this one, 5/24 sorry class, since this is minus here, okay, so minus becomes plus, so this becomes plus also. Okay, that becomes plus, and this one, so this becomes, because this is plus, this is plus here, so this becomes minus. So be careful, the sign is very important. So that is the problem if you are not careful with the sign. Okay, so we can combine this and this term. So how to combine them? You just combine this minus 1/4. Now we have minus 1/4, then we have plus 5/24. So if you find the LCD is 24. Okay, let me write it. So combining, we have the fraction that is minus 1/4, and we have here plus 5/24. Find the LCD. LCD is 24. So 4 divided by 24 divided by 4 is 6 times minus 1, so minus 6, then plus 24 divided by 24, 1 times 5 is 5, so this is minus 1/24. Okay, and then rearranging, so I opt to write this first. So we have 3/8x. Alright, then the combination of this, one and this one, which is equal to minus 1/24, negative 1, so this is minus 1/24, and you just copy this part, the coefficient. So this is sine cube x times cosine x, then minus this one, 3/16 sine 2x. Alright, then what is left? So we have this one plus 1/6 cosine x sine to the 5th power x. Okay, so let me erase this. Then minus, so what is left is this one, minus 5 divided by 32 times 2x minus sine 2x, then plus the constant of integration, which is c. Okay, so that is the details of the solution of our problem for case 3. Okay, any question? So this is it. So I hope you were able to follow and catch up our explanation for this part class. Thank you, and see you on our next video. Bye.